you thinking about building your real estate business using random leads, cold calls, social media posts? Stop. Last month, I analyzed more than 30 real estate lead generation strategies. Results, they were surprising. Nearly 70% of agents rely on methods that keep them busy, but rarely produce consistent closings. While a small group of top agents are focusing on just a handful of strategies that quietly generate most of the deals in the industry. Imagine spending months cold calling strangers, buying internet leads, and running ads, only to realize none of them are converting. The reality is that choosing the wrong lead generation strategy can cost agents thousands of dollars in marketing, months of wasted effort, and missed opportunities with motivated buyers and sellers. Now, after working with hundreds of buyers and sellers and studying what actually drives successful real estate businesses, one thing remains very clear. The most successful agents are not chasing more leads, they're focusing on the right ones. So, in this video, I'm breaking down real estate lead generation ideas ranked from worst to best, based on conversion rates, relationship value, cost, and long-term scalability. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which lead generation strategies waste your time and which ones can actually build a predictable real estate business. Now make sure you stick around until the end, because I'll also share a bonus tip that many top producing agents use to create consistent deal flow year after year. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm Kendall from the Kendall Bonner team, and we're the best Tampa real estate agents. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where we talk about real estate strategy, housing insights, and what it really takes to succeed in this industry. My team and I have been helping people buy and sell homes in the Tampa Bay area for years. And one of the most common questions I get from both new and experienced agents is this: where do the best real estate leads actually come from? Because the truth is that there are dozens of ways to generate leads in real estate, but not all of them build sustainable businesses. So today, we're ranking real estate lead generation ideas from the worst all the way to the best, based on 4 key factors: cost, conversion likelihood, relationship value, and long-term scalability. Let's talk about the strategies that look productive on the surface, but often produce the weakest results. Starting at the bottom of the list, number 10, random cold calling list. Cold calling random list of homeowners is one of the oldest lead generation strategies in real estate, but it is also among the most difficult and inefficient. When you call people who have shown no signal that they want to move, you are essentially interrupting someone's day with a sales pitch they were not expecting. The rejection rate is extremely high, so agents can spend hours dialing without making meaningful progress. Imagine making 100 calls and hearing "not interested" over and over again. While some experienced agents with strong scripts can occasionally generate opportunities this way, for most people, it becomes an exhausting process that produces very few motivated clients. Moving up the list, number 9, random door knocking. Door knocking in random neighborhoods without a specific reason can feel very similar to cold calling, except that you are now face-to-face with the homeowner. The concept is simple: introduce yourself and let the neighborhood know you are a real estate professional. However, today, many homeowners are hesitant to open their doors to unexpected visitors. And the interaction can often feel awkward because there's no clear reason for the conversation. In fact, you might knock on 10 doors and hear someone say, "We're not interested," before you even finish your introduction. The biggest limitation of door knocking is scalability, as you can only reach a limited number of homes in any given day. Now, one important exception is door knocking around an open house. That is not random, and it is not what we're talking about here. If you're hosting an open house, letting nearby neighbors know in advance can be an actual smart strategy. It gives you a clear reason to start the conversation and creates an opportunity to invite neighbors in, build rapport, and meet future potential clients more naturally. So next on the list, number 8, generic mass mailers. Many agents send just listed or just sold postcards to entire neighborhoods, hoping to build brand recognition. Most homeowners receive marketing mail every week, and unless the message feels directly relevant, it is super easy to ignore. Think about how quickly most people flip through their mail and toss advertisements aside. While mail campaigns can be effective when targeted and consistent, generic mass mailers tend to generate low engagement and can become expensive over time. On top of that, most real estate mailers are filled with numbers, stats, and market data that the average homeowner does not fully understand or even know how to interpret. There is often little context or explanation, which makes the information feel more confusing than helpful. And if that is a strategy to create confusion so the homeowner feels the need to call and ask for clarification, that is not a strong foundation for building trust. Good marketing should simplify, educate, and create clarity, not leave people guessing. Now, moving into strategies that look attractive but have hidden challenges. Number 7, buying cheap internet leads. Buying leads from online platforms or lead marketplaces can sound attractive because it promises quick access to buyers and sellers. The challenge is that many of these leads are shared among multiple agents simultaneously. This means the person who filled out the online form may receive several phone calls within minutes. From the consumer's perspective, this can feel overwhelming and confusing. Picture someone filling out one form and suddenly receiving calls from 5 different agents. Because of the competition, loyalty tends to be low and conversion rates often drop significantly. Now we are entering the middle of the ranking. Number 6, posting listings only on social media. Many agents rely heavily on posting listings on social media platforms like Instagram or Facebook. While this does create visibility, posting listings alone rarely generates strong lead flow. Most people scrolling through social media are not actively looking to buy a home at that moment. And many of the people interacting with these posts are actually other agents. So social media becomes much more powerful when it is used to provide educational content, local market insights, and neighborhood information rather than simply showcasing listings. Moving into strategies that can actually produce deals. Number 5, paid online advertising. Paid advertising on platforms like Google and Facebook can generate high-intent leads by targeting people who are actively searching for homes or real estate services. When someone types "homes for sale in Tampa" into Google, there's a strong chance they are already considering a move. However, this strategy can become expensive very quickly, especially in competitive marketplaces where multiple agents are bidding for the same keywords. Imagine paying dozens of dollars just for someone to click on your website. While paid advertising can be effective when managed properly, it requires a clear strategy and, most importantly, consistent follow-up. Now we're getting into the stronger lead generation methods. Number 4, builder and relocation partnerships. Partnering with home builders or relocation companies can create a steady flow of opportunities because these clients are already planning a move. Builders attract buyers relocating from other areas who want new construction homes, while relocation companies assist employees moving for new jobs. These partnerships can generate high-quality leads because the motivation to move is already in place. However, the process is often controlled by the builder or relocation company, which can limit the agent's influence and sometimes affect commission structures. Now, entering the top 3 strategies. Number 3, community authority marketing. This is where lead generation begins, shifting from chasing prospects to building trust within the community. Agents who consistently provide value through local events, webinars, market updates, they position themselves as trusted experts. Hosting first-time homebuyer workshops, sponsoring neighborhood events, or even creating local market reports can help people associate your name with helpful information about the area. Imagine someone recognizing you at a local event and saying, "You are the agent who explained the market trends last month." Over time, this credibility and visibility attracts clients naturally. Now we're almost at the top. Number 2, sphere of influence and past client referrals. One of the most powerful sources of real estate business comes from people who already know and trust you. Your sphere of influence includes friends, family, clients you've worked with before, and professional contacts. When these individuals have a positive experience working with you, they often recommend you to others who need a real estate professional. Because trust already exists, referral leads typically convert much faster and require less convincing. Picture a former client telling their friend, "You should work with Kendall. She helped us find our home and made the whole process easy." By consistently nurturing these relationships, those follow-ups, appreciation events, and market updates, agents can build a reliable pipeline of business. And finally, the number one lead generation strategy: becoming the go-to expert for a specific niche. The most powerful lead generation strategy in real estate is to become known as the expert for a specific type of client or life event. Instead of trying to serve everyone, you focus on a niche where your expertise becomes extremely valuable. This could include helping military families relocate, assist first-time or first-generation homebuyers, specializing in probate properties, or working with clients going through a difficult situation like a divorce. When you focus on a niche, your marketing becomes more targeted and referrals grow faster because people know exactly what you specialize in. Imagine someone saying, "You should call Kendall. She is the agent who specializes in helping relocating families." When this happens, your business shifts from chasing leads to attracting them naturally. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about the big takeaway. The most successful real estate agents do not focus on generating the highest number of leads. Instead, they focus on building trust and connecting with people who already have a reason to move. Lower tier strategies, they rely on volume and persistence, while the higher tier strategies rely on relationships, expertise, and timing. When someone trusts you and already knows and has a need to move, that is when real opportunities turn into successful transactions. And now, for the bonus tip I mentioned earlier, the lead generation pyramid that top agents follow. Think of real estate lead generation like a pyramid. At the bottom are cold strategies like random prospecting, purchase internet leads. These require the most effort and usually have the lowest conversion rates. In the middle are awareness strategies such as social media content, community marketing, and online advertising that help people become familiar with you. But at the very top of the pyramid are relationship-driven sources like past repeat clients and referrals, professional partnerships, and niche specialization. These top-tier sources consistently produce the highest quality of clients because trust and motivation already exists before the conversation even begins. And there you have it. Real estate lead generation ideas ranked from worst to best. Now, if you're building a real estate business, remember this simple principle. The goal is not just to generate leads. The goal is to connect with people who are motivated and already trust you. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to subscribe for more insights on real estate strategies, housing trends, and market opportunities. And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the Tampa Bay area, our team would love to help guide you through that process. All of our contact details are in the description below. Once again, I'm Kendall from the Kendall Bonner team in Tampa, Florida. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.